I'm going to let us hit. Step it up. Let's go to work.
Beat or lost to Yomar Alamo, who was a little scared in his last fight.
Yeah, he did.
Got how you got hit with that shot, but also in his chin and in his skills.
And they were front
guards. He continues to drop them, gets in his little rhythm, and you see. But he recovered quickly, man, and he was able to deliver his own knockout.
He gets up for the 3:30 a.m. shift to 8 a.m. tonight.
Again, the style that very well knowledgeable inside the ring. How you eat with the right hands. Again,
you were mentioning that right hand that Kendall throws. Just knockouts. Cash Flow Diaz.
His approach. You know, he doesn't waste shots. He doesn't like to. Elvis right now just trying to find his timing.
Both fighters to watch their feet because they're fighting for
themselves, starting to get time. Rodriguez, they're able to switch. They think it's a great thing. Sometimes time freezes when you get hit with shots like that. Real time, man. I don't know, man. It's kind of too flashy for me, bro.
And then he comes in here, and when Vito Mielnicki makes his...
Can be a sore thumb. You know,
it's very smart here through the first 3 rounds.
And he's not leaving himself open.
So from Kendo Castañeda, keeping his defensive responsibility.
Both those punches were solid punches. Starts to let his hands go, and you don't react to anything. You don't.
And then follows it up with a right to the body, so...
Punch. Castañeda has to respect.
Downstairs once again with the right.
It's good.
It made me think of you and Manny Pacquiao, as I was...
Top 10, one of the best fighters of all time.
Elvis Rodriguez is a Dominican fighter. There's Dominican fans here.
I just would like to see him put that chin down, tuck that chin. It stares from Elvis Rodriguez of this generation. Canelo Alvarez is that brilliant about Canelo Alvarez and his setup.
Callum,
that's crude. And I don't see a lot of fighters out of my opponent's shoulders.
And it is 10 of this 4th round for Elvis Rodriguez, or to deliver, right? But when you see...
Better go to the restroom. I mean, it depends on where it lands. If it lands in you, I feel like they're drained. Why does my...
Start creating opportunities for himself. We're in the...
Castañeda has to respect it, just like that left hand right there. Forward. Elvis has to get used to picking up his ring and still be explosive.
Man, Castañeda switch.
You see Elvis right there pick up his feet right there. But again, just watch his feet, how he slides.
Needs to make him pay for being up against those ropes, like he does there with the...
Castañeda's game, man. However, that uppercut, again, what he did was he came around
and end the fight.
Yeah. It's in the...
But as soon as it gets hit, it's going to start flowing again.
Yeah, all they use...
You see now the momentum.
He's hiding right now what he doesn't want ever or see that weakness since we
continues to fight here on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN because
it's the right eye of Elvis. Nation, I'm starting to recognize that now. I'm winning these type of fights.
Yeah. Losses. He is a hard out. He was capable of doing, and we do not. Was to Emmanuel Navarrete, and who had 3 amateur wins.
My guys, they watching right now, educating the fans.
Using his hands to set up his fists.
Yeah, start throwing more combinations. If he wants to get this stop, see, just 1-2 shots. Give me a little bit more.
Becoming predictable.
You know what happens? Yeah, Steve Willis, man. Love him.
Good at what he does.
And he stays out of the way. Look at him.
Stay out of Aladdin's way as he's trying to direct. Those swagger, Tim, that you mentioned. Andre Ward always
matched up with them, for sure.
For Texas, who started boxing at age 10.
He had the hunger, or his mother, per age, and said, hey, one day he's going to be your trainer.
He slowed down, and you mentioned that Castañeda was bringing that pace. Ooh, nice combination from Kendo. Man.
Serious.
We'll have that conversation.
For sure.
How you see Elvis trying to
finish.
Dig, friend.
Yeah, Elvis, you want to breathe out of your mouth. You want to let that nose be what it is. This man right here, Castañeda, other shots. off of it.
Yeah, Freddie Roach.
Anticipate which punch he's going to be loading up with next.
When they have the capacity to switch,
No, he's winning this fight without a doubt. And
head and shoulders above in his performance from what we. That's Cesar Castañeda's point.
rush the process, right?
Yep.
But what they need to understand, I became number 2 in the division. How? The ranking or the sanctioning body. And that's the way you're able to get.
Nice combination here by Elvis Rock.
You have to dominate. And if you dominate this competition.
Yeah, you talked about fighters losing rankings. But there's guys who his courage, his heart, showing his.
Can take a big shot. Absolutely. Stacked division. They got some really talented.
This, maybe you actually get closer to getting a world title.
Mark Constantino and Tony Paolillo.
All right, so he allowed his opponent to